got to see the new Channing Tatum Roofman movie that just came out. And it's based on a true story about this guy who was trying to provide for his family and, was finding it very difficult, a veteran. And he starts to become a burglar, robs and steals from McDonald's, KFC, places like that. And gets a nickname, Roofman. And he's not like a bad villain or bad person. When he's robbing people, he's usually very nice. He puts them in the cooler at McDonald's, but he gives the staff his jacket. He's nice. He's saying, I'm sorry, all this kind of stuff. So the movie follows this guy completely. It's all 100% true. And everything that's in the movie is actually accurate. And sometimes you don't get that at all with these movies. Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio. Cool movie, but not everything that happened in the movie happened in real life. And there's some parts in real life that never put into the movie and stuff like this. But this movie is pretty accurate. And Channing Tatum, I like Channing Tatum. I think he's one of those guys who became like a heartthrob and not really a good actor, and then turned into a really good actor. Kirsten Dunst is also in this, Peter Dinklage. But this movie is like fun, obviously. This guy, it's an interesting story. And then he hides out in a Toys R Us. He actually gets arrested, put into prison and all this kind of stuff. It's in the trailer anyway, I'm not spoiling it. And he hides out in the Toys R Us. And he stays there for months and months and months. And it's just a fascinating story, but it's also a sad story because this guy wanted to provide for his family. He has 3 young kids, and then, he gets involved in other relationships then too while he's on the run. And it's entertaining, it's funny at times, but it's also pretty sad because it's all true. And what this guy did is pretty remarkable. He was a really smart individual. It's just love got in the way sometimes. And, maybe we can all relate to that sometimes too. But, really good movie. It's set in Charlotte, North Carolina. Not too far from where I am. And, and I've been to a few of the locations that were in the movie. So that was kind of pretty cool also. So Roofman, I would give it maybe a 7.5, an 8 out of 10. Only because it's a true story, and I don't want to glorify this kind of individual who, was trying to provide for his family, but then just life ended up in a different way for him, and it didn't turn out the way that maybe he wanted. But solid movie, solid performances, funny, heartfelt, and stuff like that. But if you've seen it, let me know your thoughts. Really enjoyed it. Solid movie.